Babies. They're one of life's most precious treasures and joys. Discovering that a new baby is on the way is a cause for happiness, smiles, and celebration. But for some mothers, hearing that news may not be a joyous occasion. Perhaps she has never successfully carried a pregnancy to term because of health problems. Or maybe an unplanned pregnancy, combined with economic hardship, will cause her to consider the option of terminating the pregnancy. There is an alternative choice for these mothers, however, through Just One Life, known in Israel as Nefesh Achat B'Yisrael. Just One Life provides the emotional and economic support necessary to help an expectant mother carry the pregnancy to term. I had a very complicated pregnancy and needed to be hospitalized often. The financial situation at home was very bad. I already had 2 other children. My husband was unemployed at the time. I was desperately searching for ways to help my family. Just One Life gave me a monthly check to help with my expenses and also gave me encouragement and counseling, a listening ear. Sometimes it's more important than money. I was making a living, earning a decent salary. Then I had to stop working due to complications of my pregnancy. I'm so happy that I found Just One Life. They helped me so much. Now I have an adorable, sweet baby daughter. That's my good fortune. She's the joy of my life.
At the beginning, I related to Just One Life as it was my only lifeline.
Just One Life's mothers represent the entire spectrum of Israeli life. Religious and secular, Ashkenaz and Sfard, new immigrant and veteran Israeli. Since its inception in 1990, Just One Life has been responsible for helping more than 2,000 mothers have their babies, and that's something to celebrate. Each of these children is such a special gift to their families. Hands reach out, to cuddle, to caress. Surrounded by love, by affection, wrapped in a mother's embrace, given the chance to grow and learn and achieve. A unique set of triplets born in Jerusalem with Just One Life's help are Yigal, Yehuda, and Shmuel. My children are terrific, and they give me tremendous joy and nachas. Each morning I wake up with new energy because of them. During my pregnancy, Just One Life was a light at the end of the tunnel, and now I have these beautiful children. Just One Life succeeds because of its people. Women are referred through a nationwide network of caring social workers and nurses, built over the years by Just One Life's prime mover, Madeleine Gittleman.
The typical woman that gets referred to us is a married woman with 2 or 3 children whose next pregnancy is at risk. There might be a medical risk, there might be a risk of abortion, there might be a risk of upsetting the tenuous balance that this family has been able to maintain.
They gave me all the options of what I could do. They didn't try to convince me to keep the baby or not to have an abortion or anything like that. They made it very clear that it's my decision.
The women I'm sending are very often very sensitive to their rights as women, to their rights of making decisions about what they want and how they want it. And I think this is the main reason why I would send and why I do send women to Nefesh Achat, to Madeleine.
More than 20,000 abortions are performed in Israel each year. In addition, there are thousands of women whose pregnancies are at risk. While reasons for making the choice to abort vary with each case, the fact is that with Just One Life's professional support and counseling, many of these pregnancies were indeed carried to term. Confronted by crisis, the possibility of giving birth to another child can seem overwhelming. But knowing that someone cares, that someone is willing to help her, has made the difference for thousands of mothers in Israel.
If it hadn't have been for Just One Life, I don't think I would have gotten this far in the pregnancy. Because of their help, I've learned to deal with things better, and I know that they're there for me, but I know that I can also do things alone. They gave me the confidence to do things alone.
We're really getting somewhere with what we're doing, and we really help these women cope with their pregnancy.
And Just One Life's involvement doesn't stop after the baby has been born.
In special cases where families continue to be in difficult situations, we try to be there for them. We have a special fund that enables us to provide continued support to this family.
My hope for the future of Just One Life is that we will just be able to help people one-on-one to build and strengthen Jewish families.
Just One Life's small and dedicated staff is helped by an ever-growing network of professionals and volunteers reaching women all across Israel.
Nefesh Echad B'Yisrael would be happy to use additional funds for the establishment of satellite centers outside of Jerusalem, in Tel Aviv and Beersheba and Netanya. We would also like to add to our staff so that we can reach out to more women and help more communities know about Nefesh Echad B'Yisrael.
I hope for the future that we should have enough funds to expand our work. Madeline should be able to have many assistants who can help her in obtaining volunteers, in keeping contacts in the various communities in Israel so that we can save the many more thousands of Jewish children that can be saved.
More than 2,000 babies and children have come into the world with the help, dedication, and caring of Just One Life. Look and see their potential. They can truly soar and reach the sky. Their parents, siblings, and in the future their own children have just one life, and those people who support it to thank.
He who saves one Jewish child in Israel, the Bible speaks of him as someone who has saved the entire world. How important it is to save a Jewish child.
Babies are a priceless treasure. Who can measure the joy, the laughter, the happiness these mothers receive from the gift of this one new life? I never knew I had such love in me. Only after I had my baby did I discover that such a love could exist. Such happiness in our home. It's impossible to describe the joy these children bring me. I'm so happy with my babies that I do it all over again. Just One Life is so important, and I'm very grateful. I thank you.
I'm very excited about having a baby and being a mother. Now I'm very optimistic, and it has a lot to do with Just One Life.
Come join us as we celebrate the future. With your help, we can save that very special one life.